So people know that we're actually here. And get online with Leanne here. And I'm going to get my notes, which I printed, but I did bring them up. Here I am, everybody. Come on, Tuesday Live. Everybody, join the Tuesday Tribe. I'm just looking for something else over here to show you guys, and then I will be right back. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. All right, my friends. How are you today, everybody? If you're alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic, give us a wave. Let us know you can see and hear us. That would be awesome. And I'm gonna start. I'm gonna turn this down so that you don't have to hear that every time Leanne sends me a message here. You are good on YouTube and Facebook. Thanks, Leanne. You are good. I like to hear that. Don't you like to hear that? You are good. All right. Everybody, welcome to Tuesday Live. We are halfway through the 12 days of Christmas Christmas Craftmas bonus items. But today is a special day for Totally Tiffany Tuesday Tribe, because I hope you all brought something to write with. I'm going to give you a super secret code so you can save 40% off one item, the most expensive item in your cart today. Are you ready? No, I don't want you to leave me this early and go shopping. Well, you could split screen and shop while I talk. I guess maybe you have a question about what you should buy. This is a great time to ask a question and then get exactly what you need at a great value. So the code is TT, like Totally Tiffany, XMAS, Xmas 40. That is going to get you, and I did verify that is valid on the Crafters Companion site for Totally Tiffany products and on the Totally Tiffany site. So if you are US, UK, or EU, that code, I was told, would work for everybody. TT XMAS 40. Woo woo. Okay, maybe you already know what you're going to buy. Put it in the chat. So I'm going to start out by reminding you, which I usually forget to do till the very end, that if you want to win the $25 gift certificate, you need to comment in the chat. You can tell us what your favorite product is, how long you've been hanging around with Totally Tiffany, maybe ask a question, any of those things. That's going to get you in the chat, and that gets your name in the hat for the prize. Now, if you do have a question and you're new, please use like a bunch of question marks or type the word question in all caps before the question, and then Susie and Leanne, it makes it easy for them to see it. Okay, my phone is still making a lot of noise. Let me see if I can get that to stop. Okay, I'm turning down everything here. All right, that should help. Okay, now I just have to keep my eyes over here. Okay, so welcome Tuesday Tribe. First thing, Natalie Shimanek, I hope I'm pronouncing your name wrong, right? I hope I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Sorry, I hope I'm not pronouncing your name incorrectly. I was asked about the Catherine Pooler inks, the mini inks, and I wasn't sure what size they are. And she has confirmed that they are, in fact, the same size as the old Stephanie Bernard mini inks, which is what I have right here so this is 8 in the Shelly Buddy bag. What Natalie suggests, and she did put up a picture or send us a picture. I will try to actually get the picture posted in Facebook. Maybe Natalie, if you're watching today, I don't know if, I'm assuming you're part of our Get Organized with Totally Tiffany Facebook group. If maybe you could add the picture there. But this only holds 8. And what she did was she used one of the A38s, which is the 1-inch deep stamp store and go bags. This is the bag that holds wood stamps. And she made, looks really great. I hope you all can see the picture on Facebook when I put it up. She was able, now one of the things about this type of ink pad is that the lids don't stay on very well, right? So keeping them flat is better, and tight in the packaging is better. And so what she did was she made dividers for the tray that kept everything sort of lined up and neat and tidy. And then she was able to use 3 of these to hold all of the Catherine Pooler mini inks. The total collection that she has is in 3 of these bags. We don't have the bag on our website right now, but it is available on Amazon, and Leanne has a link to it. I sent it at the last minute, Leanne, sorry. So she can put that link up for you. Which brings me to another question, or another string of comments that are in the Facebook feed today about a variety of different things going on at the Crafter's Companion website and the Totally Tiffany brand. And I just wanted to say, please know that I've taken note of your concerns in that feed, and I have brought those things up with the powers that be at Crafter's Companion. And I don't have the same control that I used to have over things. But your comments are important, and they'll hopefully have an impact on how we're doing business with you and what we're doing for business. And so please feel free to keep commenting. As you know, if you've been around for any amount of time, the whole Totally Tiffany brand was founded, developed, and moved forward on customer ideas and comments. So please know that your comments are not falling on deaf ears. And hopefully I'll be able to give you some more information about that going forward. But I didn't want you to think that I wasn't paying attention. I am. Okay. Patty Petrie says, I'm looking for storage solutions for smaller craft blanks, such as tile coasters, canned koozies, regular and slim sizes, wine bags, etc. Also would like to know about storing various sizes of paintbrushes. So, look, I'm speechless for that stuff. You know, it's kind of a hard question, because there are so many different sizes and shapes of things in that we might be using. I mean, I'm assuming you're doing Cricut stuff, right? It sounds like all this stuff. You might also have hats and t-shirts and that type of thing. So of course, I'm going to lean towards something like Fab Files or Buddy Bags, depending on the size and shape of things. So things like canned koozies, and I don't know how many you have. That's another thing. If you're ordering them, 12 at a time or 100 at a time, that would make a difference. So this is a rare, I don't have an answer time, right? Like Susie's like, what? You don't have an answer? I mean, there's obviously some things like Slide Stash and Store, like the number 6 Slide Stash and Store, for things like canned koozies and tile blanks, because you could fit a ton of them in there, right? So the number 6 is this big one, right? But if you're storing them in a cabinet that's not 13 inches deep, or you don't have open shelving, or you have 1,000 of them instead of just a couple dozen, that's going to make a difference. I guess the one thing that I could offer you is, and my mother and I have done this exact thing for the Sassy Crafter group. We have all these boxes lined up with projects in them for the coming year. And so we have, the boxes are numbered, and we have an inventory of what is in each box. And so that may just be the best way to do it, right? Put them like in numbered boxes, and then keep an inventory sheet, so you can look at that inventory sheet and say, okay, I have canned koozies. I have 100 canned koozies, slim style, in this box number 4. And then we leave a grid where we can minus things out. So we know, like, we started with 100 and now we have 90 or whatever on that one little spreadsheet. So that may be the best way to go. Sort of, I guess that's creating a catalog of your supplies. And that way you don't have to see them, right? You don't have to keep them out, but you could easily go to that box number 1, 2, 3, whatever, and find exactly what you need and know what's in there. And that would, especially when you're shopping, right? Then you could actually take your inventory list with you shopping, or with you shopping on the computer, and know what you had where and if you needed to order more. So hopefully that will help. That will help. All right. So today, I've got a couple of questions here. Let's see what's popping up. Okay, let's see what, I'm going to read this from Leanne here. Donna Dahlquist says, do you have a suggestion on how to store the Stamps of Life card kits so all kit parts can be kept together? Are you talking about like these, right? Boxes. So what I do is I add a label to the side. Now you could just write down the box about what is in there, right? And that way, and then I just store them vertically. And when they get to, when I use most of the things up in the box and there's just a couple things left, then I just incorporate them right into my scrap rack. But I am able to keep the whole kit together this way. Now, and if the kit is themed, then I'm going to put, right? So this is the card that comes in the box. So this is a themed one. This is Christmas. I would put this in my Christmas section of my scrap rack so that when I'm flipping through, I remember that I have this card kit. So you may want to keep a whole catalog of these separate. Like maybe you're just going to put them all into, one. Oh, be cute. Oh, I know Susie's like, oh no. I love disc books and like the cinch books. And so you could easily, if you have a cinch, you could easily punch these out and put them on a cinch book. And I know some of you are thinking, well, once you make the book, you can't add to it, but you can. You just punch this and then you cut a little slit at each notch and then you can pop it in there. So that might be a fun way to keep all your cards together, and then just write what box it is on the card, and then you can go back and find it. I am not a fan, as many of you know, of taking apart kits and spreading everything out. I think keep things together, you use together, but figure out a way to give yourself a catalog so you know where to go to find the things that are in this kit. And if that's not the question you were asking me, please feel free to ask it again.
That is not. Well, I have others.
Okay, Susie, what do you got?
I got, let's see. Ooh, where'd it go? Deb wants to know if the discount works in Canada.
I don't know that. Canada, I don't know actually, because you're right. It works for U.S. customers on the U.S. website. I don't know if Crafters Companion ships into Canada, but if they do, then it should work on whatever site you order from. So I was told it will work across all of the Crafters Companion and Totally Tiffany sites. And then again, it's US, UK, and EU. But I can't believe they don't ship into Canada, but they might not. Leanne might know. Yeah. If you can post up, Leanne, if Crafters Companion ships into Canada, then it should work. But you probably have to do it on the EU site or something. I don't know. It's a good question. Yep.
What's the best option to hold little jars of embossing powder? The jars are about 2.5 inches tall and about 1.5 inch diameter.
Jars of embossing powder. So either the Edna or Merle Buddy Bag work great for those. Also the new 12 by 12 6 drawer. So this is the 6 drawer. I have a little sticky note on it. This is the 6 drawer. So if these are kind of the standard size. I got a couple of different brands here of embossing powder, that bigger size. That's probably at 2.5 inches. I put mine in upside down because I want to be able to see the color on them. So this is the 6 drawer, the 12 by 12 storage and supply case 6 drawer. But these also fit, like I said, in Edna or Merle. Come on, girls, where are you? I got to have an empty one down here. It's funny. Ta-da. Oh, ha. This has a We must have been testing something else another day. So this is going to work also if you have the skinnier jars of embossing powder. They'll fit in there also. Right, so you've got this, and ooh, you probably, they're going to be too wide for this, I think. Yeah, they're a little too wide for the number 1 slide stash and store, and they're going to be too short for the number 2. So I would say, well, or depending on how many you have, you might also be able to use.
So many options.
There's so many options. This one, so this is the 6 drawer, the smaller. Let's check it out. They're a little tall, but you're still going to be able to. Yeah, the bag has some give in it. So you could put 1, 2, 3. And if you went 1 up, 1 down, you might be able to get 1 more in there. But then you couldn't see. Nope. So you can do the 6 drawer storage and supply case, and you're going to get 30 if they're this size. But also there's the smaller, skinnier ones. So those might, those will fit in there too. So, and the little, also your little like pearl pods and that kind of thing should all fit in there. All right, next up, Suze.
Okay, next up is question. Tiffany, I think you said last week that there was going to be a new die storage for the IKEA Kalex unit.
I don't know. We did make a die storage for that. I'm trying to remember what we talked about last week. So, right, if it's out of the brain. New die storage. We are working on some new slide stash and store size containers that fit in the IKEA Kalex. So that may have been what I was talking about, which they would work with our pockets and magnets. I don't know. If I said anything else that might give myself another clue to what I was talking about, please add it to the feed and we'll keep an eye out for it.
Okay, one more. What is the best storage for blending brushes?
Best storage for blending brushes doesn't exist right now. There are a lot of things out there. I mean, obviously, if you're going to store them, I'm trying to look. I thought I had some down in here in one of these cases. They fit in, almost everything. Like the 4 drawer storage and supply case, they'll fit in that. The problem with blending brushes, in my little pea brain, is that if you store them in the racks that are common, they're stored the wrong way and they're hard to get a hold of. And in the bags, they're kind of all jumbled up. So this is a question for you guys. Do you wash out your blending brushes, or do you keep your blending brushes with specific ink? So if you use this blending brush with this Tim Holtz green ink, do you keep that together the same way you would, one of the little pads? Because I think there's some room for a really good solution for blending brushes. I just want to know how you're using them. Like for me, I have a little idea. It's been, roaming around in my head. But so for right now, I would say probably one storage and supply cases, the smaller ones, the 4 drawer or the 2 drawer, but they're all going to be kind of bundled up in there together. They fit in the Irene. Most of them fit in the Irene buddy bag. So if you're just looking, my girlfriend Karen used to call that her distressing kit, and she would have all of those kinds of things together in an Irene bag. So they do fit in there. I don't know. And if you're traveling with them, that might be a good workable solution. You know what else might work, huh? Which is, So today, when you spend $30, you are going to get a Triangle Traveler for free, right? Gift with purchase. Oops, stand that up. So this purple one is loaded with kids' toys, but what's in here? Do I have one with blending brushes in it already? Nope, that's cosmetics, and that's markers galore in this one. But I have a blending brush in here, so I'm going to pull it out. And so here are a variety of blending brushes. You could carry them in the pouches in your Triangle Traveler. And then when you are wanting to use them, you could stand them up in the back pockets so that you would have better access to, there's old toy cars in my pockets here, so that you would have better access to them. Lean that top back while you're working, and then you could store them in here. So today, I guess I was just talking about that. When you spend $30 today, you're getting a purple Triangle Traveler for free, right? So it's a great little bonus for Christmas shopping, whether you need it or you want to give it away. They're so versatile, right? So this one is all loaded up with All right, how are we looking, Suze?
Much better.
Okay, so storage for cinch. I don't have the big cinch. I have the mini cinch. It's right here. It is in, of course, my number 6 slide stash and store along with this big punch board, okay? But all the accessories that go with the cinch also fit well in the slide stash and store. So here, these are book covers for the cinch that I have right here. And then this is a whole assortment of wires for the cinch as well. So even if they were out of their box, ta-da. Now those get tangled up. I didn't know that. So it's a good idea when you put them in to be careful how you're loading them so they don't get all tangled up. But so I have all my cinch stuff right here, and it works great. And again, slide it on the shelf, put it in the bottom of the cabinet or whatever, label the front, easy to get to, right? You know, I love this slide session store. I don't know how I lived without it, actually, but that's a great solution. The other thing is one of the 12 by 12 storage and supply cases would also work well for your cinch supplies. You may use these trays for holding the wires, and then take the other trays out and store that your book blanks or whatever in there. Also, that would work really well also. So either the 12 by 12 storage and supply case, 6 drawer, or the slide stash and store, depending on, are you traveling with it and all that kind of stuff. Bring it on, Susie. What else have you got?
I think you're good. You're caught
Okay,
up
let's
now.
see. Here we go. I got something here for I think you said last week, there's going to be, okay, we got that. What is the best option? Embossing. What is the best store? Yeah, I think we got it. Oh, our sound is off. Sound is off. I think we got all the questions. Okay, so I talked about the free gift today, and that is like everything that is on my list also. I know all y'all are busy. If you have something specific that you want to ask about, you could put it. We're going to probably wrap up early today if those are all the questions.
Here, one came up.
Uh-oh.
Which size slide stash and store would be best for Stamps of Life large envelopes?
Stamps of Life large envelopes, probably 4, 5, or 6. So all of them are going to fit in because the length is right, and it's going to depend on the width. So you could use 4, 5, or 6, and that's going to give you. So this is that's a 6. This is a 5. Nope, 4. Where's a 5? Here we go. Nope. So this is a 5. So I think a 5 is 2.5 inches wide. And then the 6, of course, is wider, and the 4 is a little bit narrower. But any of the 4, 5, or 6 are going to hold those large Stamps of Life envelopes easily. Depends how many you want to put in or how much space you have to fit your slide stash and store in a cupboard or on a shelf. Is that it, my friend?
Question, can you tell us again who sells the Chastity bag?
Oh, shoot. Yes. Sorry. I actually have links up. Chastity and Faylene are both available on Shop Be Creative. Leanne has the link, so you can put them up. So Leanne will put them up, but it's Shop B, B-E-E, like a bumblebee, creative. And if you .com, shopbecreative.com. And if you just go to that website and type in the name, Chastity or Faylene, both of those bags are available there. I know they're sold out on a couple of other websites already. They will be in stock at scrapbook.com. I'm not sure if Stephanie's going to have that one or not. I'll ask her. I'm assuming she will. I think she carries almost all the buddy bags, but I'll ask her. I'm sure she'll bring it in.
What's the discount code again?
The discount code is TTXMAS40. Totally Tiffany Xmas 40. TTXMAS 40. That's good. One time today, one time only for 24 hours. And it's going to get you 40% off the most expensive item in your basket. So today's the day to kind of maybe pick up that big ticket item that you've been waiting for. Definitely a good day to shop for anything.
All right. Peggy Sue is wanting to know if you're going to be doing home organization.
I am hoping to do home organization. That's kind of one of my goals is I can't do it on this channel. You have to go over to lifeinthewick.com or Life in the Wick on Facebook. There's everywhere. And it's Life in the WICK, Life in Wickenburg, Life in the Wick. I can't do homework here because this is crafting, but I will be doing it over there once we kind of get things figured out for what we're doing. All right. Anything else? My friends, this is a short and sweet Tuesday live. I don't know if we've ever wrapped one up in less than an hour. That's kind of crazy.
Well, it's that time of year. Everybody's busy, busy, busy.
It is that time of year. Oh, and speaking about busy, 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 I want to remind you to make it easy on yourself and make sure that you have your donate box in your closet or in your garage or wherever. So as you're cleaning up and setting up for the holidays and making way for new things, it's easy for you to take something and just put it in the donate box. And when it's full, throw it in the back of your car and drop it off somewhere. So if you make it easy for yourself to do that, instead of just looking at those old things and saying, oh, I need to get rid of those. I need room for new stuff coming in after the holiday. Make it easy on yourself. Put a box in your closet or your front hall closet or in your garage or wherever. So as you come across things that you are ready to donate, you can do that. All right, my crafty friends, I think that's it. Oh, I need to do a giveaway, I guess, right? Even though it's short and sweet, we do need to do a giveaway. I've got a couple things popping up here. Is Facebook frozen for you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it just said it ended on mine.
Oh. Well, what is going on? All right. Well, Leanne can give me a winner. And we will post a winner, I guess. Is it back?
Facebook is still here. I don't know why mine's not.
Oh, okay. It seems like we're having some sort of difficulty with Facebook, but I'm going to go ahead and announce the winner. And for those of you who are still on board, you can hear it. Otherwise, we're going to post it in the feed. So today's winner is Lynn Lindsay. And Lynn, if you can hear me, you need to reach out to prizes@crafterscompanion.com. That's prizes with an S at crafterscompanion.com, and let them know that you are today's winner of the $25 Totally Tiffany Tuesday Live gift certificate. If you are not a member of Club Inspire, please sign up for Club Inspire first. It's free because they will dump that $25 right into your Club Inspire account. So you'll be able to shop with it right from there. All right, my friends, I'm sorry for such a short Tuesday Live. It seems like we've got some tech issues going on, but I will be back next week. So yeah, but if you have questions, please feel free to throw them up on Facebook, and I'll do my best to get them answered throughout the week. Have a great